Sano president are not dano mami Maria Fernanda wabagana hase aprobo na wako mrashibi da fie chame honum akocha ne kama ene no edi ensawso na ne nkase mu no de to dwase apro a waba wagana hase no woni mpefe se enu se nkwa wie na yade a edi ayonkofo mu odu abeto Ghana ene UN entem.
Right, Maria Fernanda, what the atudra say or shasa de wo my Ghana yedi akotene ewo amansan kabom kodwumedi ni mu a enye no nwanwa se yabo Ghana mampani His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo din say wo meka etitiri ni enintini ho a wo moboa akeka United Nations Sustainable Development Goals no SCC ni amano etimi agina ye.
I have chosen Ghana because as mentioned it is a leading partner of multilateralism. It is also a key player and actor of the United Nations system. You know that the president of your country has been appointed and I understand reappointed among the eminent advocates of the Sustainable Development Goals. And I am just coming from a ministerial meeting to look at how the Sustainable Development Goals, which is this survival kit for humanity, how the Sustainable Development Goals have become the DNA of the planning and investment efforts of this country.
Emrashebe Jefie kasama for Professor Aaron Michael Okwe omana kwapa na wakase amansan kabom kono eyeko ba kwa ewiase amai bebre na edom ento omonhwe se won betutu ne emeye.
Your Excellency, you are really welcome. Already we feel as if you are just part of us. The agenda, nevertheless, must be very, very clear at all times. We must contextualize what we are doing. And when we look at the WTO arrangement is, for example, the fact that we feel impaired by some of these, not some actually, there are numerous limitations as to free trade, as to an open market in which we don't have the capacity to compete. But it is being presumed now that in Africa, we should open every door for every cheap product from abroad, and so on and so forth, and yet be able in our infancy to compete globally. It's not workable. It's this dependency syndrome which I believe the United Nations must seriously address.
Edom kumano banu deni onmunyamfo Haruna Idrisu wose o my Ghana yemrahye bedwefie yebekoswa aboa ama United Nations Sustainable Development Goals no yedi ahoden atai echiri.
There was a decision by the Committee on Finance, Sustainable Development and Trade for every member of parliament to identify with one SDG as a goal. This was sponsored by a very respected female MP from the Netherlands, and therefore the role of parliament in getting the UN to achieve the SDGs remain pivotal, and I can count on the leadership of Speaker Professor Michael K. and my colleague.
Oswafo wo hwemra shebedwefie entoto ye osanso eyedom kese no ba no dani onmunyamfo osechi mensabonsu wono so kasaye.
In the sub-region of West Africa, our own concern is how to stop the southward invasion of the desert. So the focus in climate change, if we relate it to the fight against desertification, the protection of food security, and how it affects the health of the people, we have decided to constitute a committee on the SDGs.
And the UTV,